Hey guys, so I'm back at it. Accountability. I don't know what day it is, but I'm starting over, so I'm just gonna say day one. I actually made it through Thanksgiving perfectly. I made it through Friday perfectly, or fairly well. It was my birthday. But Saturday and Sunday, I just don't know what happened. I just kind of went off the plan, and I started off yesterday fine. But then as the day progressed, it just got worse. Although when I was recounting what I ate for my husband, although he doesn't really care, it didn't seem nearly as bad. But for supper, I had potatoes. What did I have? I had lima beans, and I had stewed potatoes and a biscuit because my parents had sent it down here. Unfortunately, my family is my biggest supporter and also my worst enemy. So it is what it is. I just have to do better. And I had some small depression over the weekend, so yeah, Ed had a wreck, and anyway, so again, emotional eater. Here I am. So for breakfast this morning, I'm having some spinach with a stick of cheese chopped up, and also a stick of one of those sweet turkey stick, barbecue turkey stick. I threw the packages away, and some creamy bacon ranch Walden Farms dressing. Oz is having a fit to grab the camera. So, okay, that's what's for breakfast, and we will see you at lunch. Bye. Hey, it's way before. I just made the video about what I'm having for breakfast, and I'm going to eat it and talk to you for a second. So, yeah, I completely went off plan over the weekend, which is so funny, and it's hilarious because I'm totally up like 4 pounds. But that's just what happens when my body has carbs and craziness. This is me out of the bed first thing in the morning. I was just going to tell you that I am doing Lindsay Fly Girl VSG, whatever her name is. I'm doing her December challenge. And again, I know all this is excuses, and you guys are so tired of my excuses. But I'm sorry, the lighting is awful, and I don't know how to fix it. Hold on. Is that it? Is that awful? Hold on. There we go. And here's the deal. I'm still in the 220s. Very thankful for that. And honest to goodness, I couldn't ask for more than that right this very second. So I was worried about Thanksgiving because that just happens to be my favorite holiday. And unfortunately, even though all holidays in my family are surrounded by food, Thanksgiving is a big one for me. And it's my favorite. Dressing's my favorite. So I knew I was going to have those things. I did end up having the turkey and dressing sub. You know, I only ate part of it one day and I ate part of it the next day, which is part of the reason why my weekend ended up being so negative. My birthday was, and then Ed had a wreck, and then I got my feelings hurt. And so anyways, just, I'm crazy emotional all over the place. I decided I need to be medicated more than I am or something. Something's wrong. So, what, baby? What? Yes, I don't have on a bra. And I'm in my pajama top. But I am back at it. And to be completely honest, I am really not even worried about Christmas. You know what? There may be 1 or 2 treats I might let myself have. But Christmas is not that big of a deal. I mean, my mom's family gets together on the 23rd, but there's usually some fairly good options there. And then, sorry, I'm opening a cabinet for Oz. They get together on the 23rd. We do that every year because it would be my grandmother's birthday. And then my dad's family gets together on the 24th. And again, it's always the same. I make pinto beans because that was my grandmother's thing. I'm really good at making pinto beans, actually. I'm not very good at cooking most things, but pinto beans, I got that. And then there was always chicken and usually fried chicken, but I can pull the skin off. There's good options there. And then my family, like my mom and my dad and my brother and my niece and Oz and Ed, all of us, we typically have breakfast on Christmas Day, like after we get up and the kids open gifts, because we all live right here together. We're just our own little cult here. And my brother is a police officer now, and I'm not 100% sure what Christmas Day is going to look like because I think he's off on Christmas Day, but I think he works Christmas Day night maybe. So I'm not 100% sure what that's going to look like. But again, we end up having breakfast, and that will probably be the worst meal I have of all, which is so funny. But my mom makes eggs, which I can make good choices there. But they usually have hash browns, and my sister-in-law makes the sausage cream cheese casserole. In the last couple of years, I've made monkey bread because my brother really likes it, and he's requested it. And so, if I don't make great choices any other time, that will probably be the time I don't make. I don't know. I don't know what I'll do yet. So funny that I'm already pre-planning Christmas, which I guess is what I need to be doing. Ed's family gets together the weekend before Christmas, so the weekend of the 19th, we're going to Columbia, which is like 2.5 hours from us. So I think we're actually going up on the 18th to spend the night, so Ed and Oz didn't have to travel so much. We're going up the 18th to spend the night with his aunt and uncle, and then we'll get up and have Christmas with his family that on the 19th, and then the day of the 19th, we'll drive to Jackson, which is like 2 hours away, and from Columbia, and have Christmas with his parents Saturday and Sunday, or Sunday probably, and then Sunday we'll drive home an hour. So travel's always makes me nervous, especially when I'm not responsible for my food. And typically in the past, I've just brought food with me, and it really offends my mother-in-law, and I don't know why. But you know what I eat. We've talked about the choices I make, and if you're not going to supply it for me, I'll do it for myself. And I would never ask her to do that. I mean, that's why I bring my own. So the worst thing there will probably be sausage balls. When they have Christmas at his mom's, they switch 1 year they have it at his mom's, and 1 year they have it at his aunt's house. They switch back and forth, which is 2.5 hours away from each other. But all the family comes. Anyways, when it's his mom's house, I'm in charge of the dressing. I probably won't be in charge of any of the food in Columbia. I don't know what we'll do. Anyway, so Christmas I'm not worried about. So I'm on the bandwagon. December 1st, I'm probably going to vlog every day in December. So Merry Vlogmas. But mostly just to be accountable, because that seemed to work really, really well for me when I had you guys when I knew that I had to come before you and show you my food every day. But, I did that really well for a while, and then things got kind of crazy. So I'm back at it again. Like I said, I'm doing Lindsay Fly Girls challenge group. I ended up buying, or I haven't actually purchased it yet, but it's in she's emailed it to me. I need to do that today. Something from her, from Beachbody, for one of my friends for Christmas. And so she said, hey, do you want to my group? And I said, sure. So I'm doing that. The weather here has been super crappy, and I think I talked about this before in a video where I was super depressed about how that I let my gym membership go because it just really wasn't financially feasible for us anymore. And so when it is super gloomy outside, I feel like my options go down the drain. Now, I have tons of workout DVDs, which I can do at home, but I have Oz, and I have not done one of those in a while, really since he's been super mobile. So I may attempt that today. It is not raining today, but it is gloomy, so we may actually just wrap up and get outside. Yeah, on Thanksgiving Day, though, I actually did. It was super awesome, nice. And so I did go for a 2-mile walk with Brianna. And it's hilarious because we went up some big hills. And this is going to show you how out of shape I've gotten. First of all, the walk was really slow, which we walk different paces anyways, but she's usually pretty good about that. Although I feel guilty, so that's why I say I hate walking with her. But my legs were so sore, and they're still a little sore. That's how sad it is. That's where I've gotten to, guys. I used to work out so hard every day, and that's where I am. Yeah. So, anyways, I really just felt like rambling, I guess, because you guys understand me. Yeah. Okay, and I met with that girl about having the VSG. We talked about the good and the bad, the ugly, the sad, and, I don't know. She is... she's on the lower scale of overweight, so I keep talking to her about how tiny she's going to be, and I said, you really need to think about that, and are you prepared for the consequences? I said, I am not at all acting like you don't need to have surgery. I said, I'm not at all acting like, I said, I just need you to know, and I need you to be prepared, and I tried to encourage her to watch videos and get involved in the community, which I don't think she's going to do, but I really think she needs that, because she doesn't really have a support anyways, or much of one, it didn't sound like. She said she didn't really have a whole lot of friends. And I said, well, I'm here for you, but I was talking about how great this community was and how awesome it's been for me. And even though I have an awesome support outside of this box, it's just really nice to have you guys too. And it makes me really sad. I wish that I would have started making videos pre-op. Because I do think that is one thing that has hurt me in video making, and not so much now, but in the beginning it took me a while to get in the door as making friends, because, you know, I didn't have the pre-op group going on. I started making videos a couple months out of surgery, so, but I realized I needed it. I needed the support, I needed friends, I needed to document this journey, and so here we are. Yeah, so let me know how your Thanksgiving was. I want to know. I want to know what your strategies are going to be going into Christmas. And, yeah, just talk to me. Let me know what's going on. I miss you guys. Yeah. All right. See you at lunch. Bye. Hey, guys. So, for lunch, I'm having the Tuna Creations Hickory Smoked Tuna. And I'm actually running back down to my mom and dad's house because my dad works from home, and we'd gone down there. Oz and I went for a walk, and he fell asleep while we were down there. And so I'm rushing around, hurry up to take lunch down there. So when I get there, I may actually mix this with cheese and a little bit of mayo. I'm not sure yet. Depends on, I'm really not hungry, so I may just eat this because I feel like I need to eat something, because if I don't eat, I'll regret it later. Also, that burp is because I had a bite of the pumpkin dessert thing that I made for my brother for his birthday tomorrow, and I tasted it to make sure it was okay to give out. So, anyways. All right. See you later. Bye.